Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of season 5 here at Sunderland. We've had very good start to the season in comparison to last year. We find ourselves in 5th place heading into the next month. Hopefully we can continue our good form. We've got some really good potential youngsters in our youth setup currently. Billy Hughes, 66 rated now. We're training him. Toby Roberts, 61 currently, looking like he could grow quite well. Cameron Morris, 88 to 94 potential for him. Neumann, 89 to 94 potential for him as his technical stats really start to grow now. 79 free kick accuracy is particularly promising. It's just the physical stats on almost everyone let them down. Hopefully youngsters in FIFA 20 don't have similar issues growing their physical attributes. But we start with the game against Spurs. Don't want the international manager's job. Canada, thank you very much. We start with the game against Spurs. We've only 3 games in the month of November. It's Tottenham, Bristol City and Southampton. Now, we're on a run of victories at present, so we're in good form and high spirits. Tottenham are actually 13th in the league. Southampton 12th, with Bristol City 18th. Obviously, you would expect Spurs to still be decent, but they've lost 6 of their 11 games so far this season. Not entirely sure why, although they did sell Christian Eriksen to Manchester United, so perhaps that has something to do with it. They sold Heung-min Son as well to Manchester United, so perhaps that has something to do with it. But we'll start with Spurs at home and we'll see how we do. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you sub so you don't miss out on any further content. And fingers crossed we can start with a good result. Or actually, we're now 7th in the league as both Merseyside teams go above us with an extra game played. Tottenham starting 11. Timo Horn in goal. Santos, Jimenez, Bailly and Mendy at the back. It's Benjamin, not Furland. Harry Winks, Thomas Partey and Rodri in the midfield. 2 former Atleti players there. Dele Alli at cam, with Kasper Dolberg up top alongside Harry Kane, with, of course, as we mentioned, Son having moved elsewhere. Really strong Tottenham side. How they are where they are in the league, couldn't tell you, because that is one hell of a starting 11. Into Harrison. That wasn't meant for you, would it? It was meant for Moise Kean, and Bai cuts that out perfectly. Needed to be done at that particular moment in time. 1/4 playing against his former team here, of course. We'll lift that over the top, looking for Moise Kean. Oh, I wanted him to shoot first time. The touch bounces straight to Timo Horn. Really good opportunity to cut them open there. Expert ball over. It's a terrible header by Kasper Dolberg. And now we might be in again, looking for Ed Murphy. I'll cut back on that left. Look to bend it. Oh, good save, and it won't quite yield. So we all fall for Drew Yearwood, but still can't force the ball home. Yet again, the ball comes forward here, threatening against the Tottenham back line, and Timo Horn makes a good save. Corner for Sunderland. Jack Clark delivers, and away by Rodri. Ed Murphy down there. Oh, it's Van Foyth. Oh, cleared away. Dolberg inside to Rodri, around the corner there to Benjamin Mendy. Cross could come in. It's decent. It's headed away by Max Lowe. Challenge for that, please, Jack. He did, but lost out to Harry Winks. It's Douglas Santos. Back to Thomas Partey. Messi around the corner to Rodri as well. Dinked in. Kane flicks on, but that's easy AF for Nick Pope. Oh, come on, Nick. Why have you thrown that so low to the ground? Do a normal overarm throw and get it to the man out wide. If I concede from this, I'll be fuming. Thankfully, Nick comes and deals with that, and Jack Clark will get to that first. Well, that could have been absolutely horrid for us. Benjamin Mendy out-muscling Moise Kean, and we lose possession again. Here they come. Partey, Dele, Dolberg, Kane, blocked by Tomori, and we'll keep hold of it this time. Out there to Ed Murphy. Benjamin Mendy will have me for pace, so we'll have to play it off, have me for strength as well. Almost every scenario. But here's Moise Kean in the box and in behind, and oh, not on the score sheet. Off the bar. Harrison intercepts that attempted pass. Will lay this into Drew Yearwood, who can let them fly, as we saw in the last episode, but unfortunately couldn't find the space this time around. Well, that's the closest side to come to a goal so far. The bar smacked by Moise Kean there. Questions maybe been asked as to whether he should have even missed the target in the first place with such a gilt-edged opportunity. He's unlucky to have hit the bar, but he should have gotten it on target. Justin, oh Christ, what an awful pass. Skewed that straight to Kasper Dolberg. Kane winks Rodri and Dele, linking up nicely, and here they come. Dolberg to Dele Alli, all this coming from a really poor pass from James Justin. Dele back to Benjamin Mendy, and the ball whipped to the back post. Oh, and Pope headbutted in the chest, and thankfully a free kick's given. Harrison will reach Jack Clark. He's done wonderfully well to get to that. Put back to Drew Yearwood. Fake the pass, go for the shot, and bury it. He did it yesterday, he's done it again. I tried to work the similar opportunity earlier on and didn't have the space for it. To be fair, as I was winding up for the shot, I thought to myself, even though, as I said, fake the shot, fake the pass, go for the shot, I thought in the back of my mind, maybe I should have gone for the pass, as there was plenty of space on the right-hand side for the man that made the move out there, but it's a great finish. Drew Yearwood banging us 1-0 up at home against Tottenham Hotspur. Vincent Janssen. Right there to Rodri. Janssen again. Kane, Janssen, Kane. Right, lads, we get it. You like to pass the ball to each other, but would you like to score a goal? That's the question that you haven't really shown any further in trying to answer. Yearwood in there to Declan Rice. Try and get that through. That's a poor pass. Looking for Moise Kean. Half an hour to be played here. We're fairly comfortable with this 1-0 lead so far. They might play the ball about quite nicely, but they're not getting anywhere near my goal. Only 2 shots so far in the game for Tottenham to this point, and they got 3, but none have really been too dangerous. Corner for Tottenham. It's not the best delivery. Jimenez knocks it down though. I'm stuck with 2 players on the floor on each other. What on earth is going on? Drew Yearwood eventually gets to his feet, and we can clear the ball. That was unbelievable. I'm going to try and play this so that Harrison is onside and he can take the ball in his stride, which he's kind of done. He's got Eric Bailly with him. Bailly's gone for the tackle. It's excellent footwork from George Harrison. We'll pull that back for Yearwood. Oh, and it's blocked at source. Can we try and win it back? No. Wonderful footwork from George Harrison to step away from Eric Bailly's sliding challenge. And now Tottenham come back up the other end. This game's getting stretched now in the final 20 minutes or so, as Tottenham look for the equaliser and we look to try and kill it off. I don't want to get too gung-ho going forward though and leave spaces at the back, but that's what they're doing. Harrison into Moise Kean. Eric Bailly's with me. I'm just going to drive. I'll put it there for Ed Murphy. Try and work the chance. Oh, dead pass. Oh, make some changes. 12 minutes to go. We're okay so far, but it's getting dangerous at the back.
Sunderland ready to make a move
into the ball for Vincent Janssen to chase after. Gets there. Oh, does get the ball in. Busquets with one of the most flamboyant goals he'll ever score. Not known for his suppleness, I guess. Oh, well, I guess I personally have always thought of Sergio Busquets as a rather rigid CDM, but that is great technique. Just the defender had no idea he was there, went to clear it, was like, oh, there's a Tottenham man, and he spun that home into the near post. Tottenham have their equaliser. That's annoying, to be in front for so long, and now find ourselves pegged back with just 9 minutes to go. We've had so many chances in this game. We can't really look anywhere other than ourselves for not winning this game. Hitting the bar, having gilt-edged chances smacked into the stands as well. Jamie Ward off the bench. He's got a decent left foot, but that's comfortable for Timo Horn. 4 minutes to go now. Might just be a point each here. Jamal can't get the ball under control. Now number 21, not number 1 anymore. Sergio Busquets into Thomas Partey, around the corner to Douglas Pope with the save. Can you imagine if Tottenham had won it with the last kick of the game? Oh, wow. A point each. I think we deserved the victory from the way we dominated the game, but fair play to Spurs for plugging away at it and getting themselves back in it. They had a flurry of chances in the final 20 minutes or so, and were able to get the goal they needed. That's a 1-1 draw there, which sees us 7th, but stay level on points with Liverpool and Everton above us. Only 4 points off the top still, but similarly only 4 points off Southampton in 16th. The side, in fact, who will play next? It's actually Bristol City we face next, not Southampton. Southampton are at the end of the month. Bredlow in goal with Taravis, Webster, Carmona, Sierra, Molina at the back. So 4-2-3-1 for them. Their side is kind of similar ratings-wise to how we were when we first came up last season. And they're having a season similar to how we did last year. They're currently sat 17th and just outside the relegation zone. So I'd like to think, with the developments we've made as a team, this should be a pretty straightforward victory. Although, it's FIFA, so Christ knows what will happen. Molina, they'll probably play better than Tottenham. You can guarantee that. Foyth with the head behind. Bristol City with the corner then in the 5th minute. O'Dowda to deliver, and does, and Fahad wins the header, but that's over the bar. Riccardi, forward there to Kikas. Quite pacey, their striker. Here's Fahad out wide. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Fahad Al-Malai. Oh, strike from Riccardi. It's been a while, actually, since we've seen any of those first-time rifling hits. In fact, I think that might be the first goal of that sort we've had scored against us this season. In rather typical FIFA career mode fashion, Bristol City are far outperforming one of the better sides in Tottenham Hotspur, because that's somehow the way that this game always works. 1-0 to our hosts after 10 minutes. Haven't even gotten their half yet. Low with a throw. Nice, he was kind of my only option there. Jack Clark is short. Drop the shoulder, accelerate away. He's got the best of Taraves here. Cross it in. It's a dangerous ball in, but I'm going to find a teammate, Declan Rice. Oh, delicious. I can't shoot. It's Declan Rice. To be fair, it was his first touch that took it to Drew Eward there. I didn't play the pass. That's why I don't do anything offensive with Declan Rice normally. Ed Murphy. Oh, his touch lets him down as well. What's going on? Drew Eward steps in and gets the tackle in. And he's going to push into space. And here's Ed Murphy now on his right foot. On his left foot. Oh, wide. In there to Casey Palmer. To Taraves, forward from right back. Decent delivery. Justin wins the header at the back post. Corner to come in. Surely we aren't going to go 2-0 down to a team that are threatened by relegation. Declan Rice with a powerful header away. Hopefully not then. Molina will try and recycle possession. It's a lovely first touch by O'Dowda. And he has gotten it into the middle. Low wins that header. Challenge please. Jump, Tomori. Jump. That's all you got to do. You're looking at the ball. At least try and win it. Challenge. Christ alive. Al-Mawalad battling with Declan Rice. Oh, he couldn't get his foot to the ball in time, unfortunately. Another corner for Bristol City after half an hour. Why are they better than any other team I've played this season? Ball in. Away by Foyth. Away by Foyth. Corner for Bristol City. Fahad Al-Mawalad. Into the middle again. Up by Yearwood. Oh, back down here to Fahad again. Oh, I nearly took him down there. Oh, they have got their second. Casey Palmer lashes that home at the near post. This is why, like, there's so many good things about career mode, but this is one thing that just baffles me time and time again, year in, year out. The big teams play like shit, and the teams that are terrible play like Barcelona. Stupid. In there to Casey Palmer. Oh. Stupid animation. Timed everything right there. Ball got stuck underneath his shin as he lunged for it. That's safe. Oh, I told you to leave it. Now they've got a corner. They might score a third. Bristol City with 60% possession and dominating this game so far. Tomori finally actually challenges for something when I ask him to. Now the chance for a counter is actually on. Moise Ken. Oh, can't get past Molina, but it'll drop free to Ed Murphy here. Carmona's with me. Oh, we get to that. No, Webster clears. Absolutely fuming with how this game is going so far. We've been so good all season long. We've beaten Arsenal. We drew with Tottenham, although we deserved the victory. We only narrowly lost to Liverpool and Manchester United. But now... Oh, thank you. I didn't press anything there. He just shot. Now we're 2-1 down against Bristol City, who are threatened by relegation. Hopefully, that goal is a sign of things to come in the second half. Although the way that we hit the post there, I think my luck isn't really going to last. We'll have to wait and see. 2-1 on the brink of half-time. Jack Clark's second goal of the season. Not quite as prolific this year as he was last, so far at least. And we're back in it. Kikas up there to Riccardi. Football by Bristol City. Again, they've got Everton coming up next. Side that we played on the opening day, wasn't it, Everton, I think? It's decent delivery to the back post, and James Justin does just enough. They're making a change. It's early in the second half to make a change, isn't it? 54th minute. Regardless, we'll see if we can prey on that player that's not necessarily up to speed. O'Dowda gets that to Casey Palmer. Digs into the middle. Pope punches. Here's Thorsby into Katche's just come on. Casey Palmer. O'Dowda again. Delivery maybe? Yes. Header away maybe? Yes. Although there's been a free kick given somewhere. Oh, you're not going to book me for it as well. I was just trying to block the cross, ref. Have a word. Right. Set piece then for Bristol City. Casey Palmer to lift it into the middle, which he does well. Declan Rice half away. Tamori fully away-ish. I don't suppose you could be fully-ish away. You're either fully away or you're not. Counter-attack. George Harrison. Teravis closing me down. Can't cope with that turn. And George Harrison's trying to do it all himself. Well, I think you're offside there, Jack Clark. Was he? No! I need to see a replay of that. Oh, no, he's just on. The man in the middle that stood there and just lifted a leg at it tamely. I mean, how fortunate has Jack Clark been in this game? Twice the ball has just fallen to him. We're level. Nice ball down the line by Fahad. Here's Casey Palmer. Oh, space at the back post. O'Dowda brings it down. There's a third. Oh, picks his teammate out well. Kikas makes it 3-2 to Bristol City. Win that header, please. Oh my God. How's that for a leap from Jamie Ward? Annoyingly, didn't hit it to a teammate. O'Dowda looking for Molinina. Looking for Molina. And works back to O'Dowda. He's twisting and turning well. I can't cope with Bristol City in this game. Feel ever so fortunate to have the 2 goals I do. Oh, good block. Tamori away. We've got so lucky with the way that both times it fell to Jack Clark. In the manner that it did. The first one, I didn't even tell him to shoot. It just did it for me. Literally, the AI scored me a goal on my behalf. Cuts it forward to O'Dowda. Inside there to Kikas. Again, O'Dowda out wide to Molina. Gooch is off the bench as well, trying to have an impact for me. Adams will get that under control and will break at pace, at a lot of pace. We'll look for Moise Ken. He's got the strength to get there. Oh, but not the ability to hold the ball up. To find Che Adams again. I've not had it in this game. Just haven't had it. Bristol City play like Tottenham. Tottenham play like Bristol City. Palmer with a free kick here in stoppage time at the end of the game. We'll win that header. No, I won't win that header. Thorsby, I don't know if he was the one to take the touch there. I'll try and pump this forward. I have a feeling the referee will blow his whistle. I've not won the header anyway, and we are about to lose to Bristol City. Wonderful. Right then, on this occasion, now we will go and play Southampton. And I pray to the Lord that we will be better than we were there. Angus Gunn in goal for Southampton. Dubois, Milenkovic, Mustafi, Bender and Augustinson at the back. 5 for them. Golovin and Luis Alberto holding. With Melendo, Rafael Borra, new signing for them, and El Yanusi up top as a front 3. Southampton mid-table. About where we are, basically. We could have been a lot higher had we beaten Bristol City, but I don't want to dwell on that result too much. It's time to play a new game. And if we can get off to the dream start, it might well be time to win a new game. That's more like it. And to Yearwood, space for Ed Murphy. Drop shoulder, find that left foot. Oh, good save by Angus Gunn. It won't on this occasion. Drop for Jack Clark like it did in the previous game. Dominating. Where was this level of... Oh, sorry, Melinda. That's straight in your face. Where was this level of performance in the game against Bristol City? I really couldn't tell you. It's not like I'm playing on a different day and I'm playing a different level of FIFA, a different standard of FIFA. I seem to be having much better luck here against Southampton, or Southampton aren't playing anywhere near as well as Bristol City were. Decent ball in. Win that header, please. Squadron Mustafi does. Drop here to Max Lowe. There's one Foyth. There's Drew Yearwood. Oh, I tried to spin the defender, but he knew which way I was going to go. Oh, That's not necessarily worked for him, and it's a good ball in, but again, cleared away by Mustafi. Drew Yearwood will lay that in front of Declan Rice. Can he actually pull out a decent shot? No, every time I think, oh, go on then, I'll see if he can improve his shooting. He lets me down again. Free kick for the Saints. Golovin stood over it. He's just dinked it. Oh, Rafael Borra, wow, what an effort. Thankfully, Pope was underneath. That's not the best of clearances from Foyth, but we have been able to calm it down. Well, I wasn't expecting that when he just dinked the ball in towards the middle like that. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Borra with an unbelievable effort. But thankfully for me, Nick Pope was right behind. Otherwise, they were back in it here, Southampton. Ken and Harrison linking up. Again, great hold-up play from George Harrison. I do want to check his goal-scoring record, because I don't feel like I'm getting as many goals from him as perhaps I should be. I'm contemplating giving Che Adams a run in the first team ahead of George Harrison. But I'll double-check after this game what his goal-scoring, or at least goal contribution record is like, because he's probably getting involved with assists more so than he is scoring goals this season. And I don't really tend to pay attention to assists until I check the actual figures themselves. Melendo getting past the left back here. Max Lowe holds him off for a second time. Back in there to Golovin, deflected off Tomori and Foyth, and out for a corner for Southampton. Luis Alberto into the middle. Borra is on the goalkeeper. It's whipped to the edge of the box, and Yearwood will clear. It's going to drop here to Melendo. Could shoot. Golovin. Melendo has shot, and Pope holds on. Just to Golovin. Here's Rafael Borra. And then to Melendo around the corner nicely to Golovin again. Cross can come in. Oh, it's strong. Very strong from Juan Foyth. Perhaps fortunate not to have given away a pen. That was a rather rash challenge from the Southampton man there. We'll work this across, and now there's space for Jack Clark. After they could have been awarded a penalty at one end, will we score at the other? No. Dubois with a very good tackle. Needed to be made there. And Max Lowe will get to that first. We could yet score a second. It's Harrison. Oh, it's a terrible pass, but Yearwood has recovered it. Ed Murphy. I'll drill that to Kent. We'll hit it early. Oh, no. So close. So close to a stunning second. Spin on it was outrageous. That was turning and turning and turning. Not sure how far outside the post initially it started, but it swung back. Didn't turn enough, despite all of that spin on the ball, to be tackled by Juan Foyth. Out wide. I'll actually give that back to Yearwood and try and accelerate away. Jack Clark is making a great run. There are just so many Southampton defenders back here. How are you supposed to pick this team apart? There's never any room. He said, oh, I was going to say he says as he finds some room. I didn't find any. There isn't any. Borra to Melendo. Trying to close him down with Max Lowe. Oh, good turn away from me to keep possession. Southampton have been decent in this game. You can tell it's a match of two sides that had pretty similar seasons so far. Both performing pretty similar levels to each other. Would be pretty active. Both got a similar amount of points as each other, but we'll wait and see. I'd love to hold on to my 1-0 lead if I can. Jack Clark's done brilliantly to head that away, but here's Sven Bender into Sofiane Boufal. Oh, post and away by Juan Foyth. Now both sides have hit the woodwork looking for another goal in this game. Unfortunately for both of us, neither effort went in.
I've just seen one or two heads dropping. I don't know if they're losing a bit of belief, this team.
Lovely turn by Jack Clark. Drill that in. Kent. Here's Ed Murphy. Drop the shoulder. Bend it on that left. We'll take the corner. Where's it going to drop? Oh, long way behind the goal. We'll take the corner. Melendo going off for them. I've not made any changes yet. Although I might be soon. Ed Murphy. No, you're not having it. Give it to Drew Yearwood. Oh, give it to Drew Yearwood. Oh, he loves a volley. Justin. Oh, Ken. He's headed it backwards. Right, cheers then. 17 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Cross could come in. He's not got anyone to aim for now yet, but he has now. Headed away by Lowe. But there's still a back five back here. Like, how am I supposed to counter when they've got 5 defenders there? Go away, lads. Help me. Please, I just want to win. I know I'm already 1-0 up, but I want to be more comfortable because you keep coming forward and you keep making me nervous at the back. It's like they're pushing the 2 midfielders and the obviously the 3 forwards forward, and they're literally playing a 5-0-5 right now. All 5 of their attacking players on the edge of my box, all 5 of their defensive players back on the halfway line. It's a really odd tactic to play, but if it works for them, they do get themselves a point out of this game. then fair play to them. Although they are running out of time. 3.5 minutes to go. Jamal Lowe wins that header well. I bet their central midfield is absolutely bloody shattered. Harrison, oh, nicely through the gap there to Jack Clark. It's not long for the subs bench, George Harrison, but he might set up a goal. No, he won't. At least I think I brought Che Adams on. I can't remember actually. Did I? I did. Right, Ed Murphy, can we add a second right at the end? I might just try, he says as he loses possession, to hold on to the ball and waste time and grind the clock down. It's Alberto to Golovin. How long has been added on? Just 2 minutes. Win this header and we should have won the game. Win this header and we've won the game. 1-0 against Southampton. Oh no, actually no, it wasn't. It was a draw against Tottenham, wasn't it? A draw against Tottenham, a win against Southampton, and a defeat against Bristol City. Because logic. Everton has just gone and battered them 4-0. Why did Bristol City suddenly decide that they were one of the best sides in the world when they played me? I'm not sure. Just outside the European spots still as we head into the month of December, which I will almost certainly split into 2. Because there are 7 games in December. So we'll play City, we'll play Brighton, and we'll play Watford. And then we'll sim Burnley. And then play the other 3 as we work our way through the next episode towards January. For now though, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. I'll see you tomorrow.